we're here today to talk about the bloom of a chicken egg. So when a chicken lays an egg, the last step is that it lays a liquid covering over the top of it that then dries once the egg is laid. If you actually watch the chicken lay the egg, which I've been able to watch before, it lays it and it looks wet. And then the bloom will dry on the outside of it. And what it does is it seals the egg, because an eggshell is actually porous. If something's porous, it means that it's not completely solid and things can actually move through it. So the chicken lays this bloom over it as a protective coating, and that way germs and bacteria can't get into the egg. So when you get eggs in the grocery store, the bloom is actually washed off of it, and that is why they have to be refrigerated. An egg without its bloom is susceptible to bacteria, and you don't want that to get in there and make people sick. So a washed egg has to go in the refrigerator, must be refrigerated. Eggs that still have their bloom on them can actually sit out on the counter for quite a while. The way to keep eggs the longest is to keep the bloom on, but also refrigerate them, and then that they stay good the longest. But an egg with its bloom still on can actually sit out on the counter. So what we have here are some eggs that had a bloom on them, and I wanted to show you what it looks like to take that off, because you might not know, you might not have seen that before. So we have a couple of eggs here. We have a pretty heavy coating of bloom right here, okay? So if we wipe that, you see, you get that darker egg. Okay, so we just have a little bit of shavings from them from earlier. All right, and you just wash that right off. We have this darker egg here, which actually will be even much darker once you see with the bloom washed off there. That's actually a black copper Marin's egg. So you wash off the bloom. But then, like I said, once you wash that off, it has to go into the refrigerator after. As soon as they're washed, they need to go into a carton in the refrigerator. So there's another one. And when you wipe that off, see how it kind of looks almost powdery over where the bloom is, right? And you just wipe that off. So that is your chicken egg info for the day.